might have started a bit early on the time. There we go. So yeah, should be good now, hopefully. I might have started a bit early there. Yeah, we're back in Persona 5 Royal. So I wanted to finish ReZero actually before coming back to the scene, but I thought I might as well return to it for today's stream, as it had been a while since I did Scramble. I kind of wanted to give Persona a break after doing Scramble, because I did Scramble and Royal the same time for a long time, and then I had just a ton of like Scramble videos. Like, I think the last Scramble video came out last week, I think last Monday. Even though that was probably about a month ago-ish. Whenever Scramble came out, I think I finished it within like 2 weeks, and I kind of did the uploads every other day, so that's what took so long. But so, yeah, in the last one we took down Kanashiro, so be getting intel on Medjed. Or I'm not sure if we took down Kanashiro last time. I know that was one of the last things that I did. I don't know if it was the last specific stream. Improve my justice to society. What did the thieves didn't do today? Because I don't even know if I'm like supposed to sleep or what. Yeah, daily life. Made curry, slept.
Hey!
I always found it hard to show mercy to others. Legendary female Pokemon. Do you think she really existed?
Oh.
Still got time to read. Let's go a little further. Her sublime soul gave strength to the people.
Oh.
So you finished reading the illusory Popus. Maybe the people of that era made up this mysterious female Pope, but she's an inspirational figure. Pope Joanna, loved by so many, reading about her must have taught you the value of forgiveness. This sounds like we get the upgrade. Kindness, yep. So I was wondering what the Star Wars X. It's been a while since I've played, but it looks good. I'm in the right category and stuff, right? I was gonna say I did change that to be the appropriate stuff.
Alright.
Kindness is now empathetic. Well, I guess we should go to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know. Getting those social skills up is important, though.
What? Tell me.
Everybody's talking about Medjed. What is it? You don't watch the news much, do you? They're an international network of hackers. They target corporations doing shady business and cause chaos. The subway company's server thing, that was Medjed. Trying to figure out who caused the train incident. So they're good guys?
No way.
Some liken them to digital Robin Hoods, but they snoop their emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. Medjed, those guys claim to be modern-day Robin Hoods. They dare call themselves heroes after those attacks. They're fighting Medjed next? The Phantom Thieves are amazing. I don't want to hear about justice from some shady hackers. Don't care what happens, as long as it's interesting. Great throw. How'd you do? Dead. Wish I could get to the top 10. People look at students differently. Wonder what score I got. I'm in the top 10.
Oh.
Everybody's gonna have their eyes on you now.
We were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying. Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right? Right? Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
Yep, I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjet. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
So that was fruitless.
Wonder if anyone else got any info. No luck.
Medjet, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with them by ourselves.
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day. Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. Clues on Medjet, huh?
If we can't identify who it is, there's nothing we can do. Let's wait till they meet. So yeah, I've got to go return the book to the library, and then I will investigate what my texts are. But yeah, if you leave people on the wait, then it doesn't get you as much stuff, you know. Just like they just travel there. I don't remember the layout of children and all, because it was not in streams.
What would you like? Thank you. What would you like?
What's my confidence? Right, look at that. Say, I think that Makoto's going to be pretty low on quite high. Ryuji is also quite high. Catchy is at rank 3. What did people do today? I'm just kind of curious. So I think most people are going to go with confidence. Somebody went to mementos. Interesting. Okay. Makoto on Ryuji Takami. They didn't get a text from Takami. Identified student from red light district. So I think that my confidant with her is going to expand here because of how low my confidant was, so
Excuse
I
me.
wanted to go ahead and go. Alright, Iko Taka-san, you've been spending time in the red light district lately, haven't you? Both myself and Paz here saw you there. Based on where you were heading, we assume you're working at the store called the After School Salon. How is it working there? What do you mean? It's just a normal cafe. You make you wear a costume and stuff, but that's it. Oh, and I don't have to do anything weird, if you know what I mean. It's all totally legal. So you're sure nothing strange is going on? Yep, yep. The worst I get is some weird old guy's cock.
I see.
Beyond that, though, why are you working there? How's your financial situation? Fine. I mean, I can just ask my parents for cash whenever I want. Oh, I see. But they totally bug me about what I'm buying if I did that. That's why I work with this salon. Get some good spending money, plus the guys who come in, they're like mega pamper me. Mega pamper? It's nice having people treat you like you're special, you know? I'm sure a super honor student like you gets that all the time, though. Anyways, are you gonna tell on me? Or you even brought a witness today? Hold up, doesn't that mean you two were in Shinjuku together? What's up with that, Miss Perez?
Yes.
Right. There's nothing more than an errand I asked him to accompany me on. At any rate, don't mind that. As for you, I don't plan on telling anyone. Oh, I get it. So we're like protecting each other's secrets. I just realized your boyfriend's a criminal. Perez,
Well,
I told you that's not how it is. I was just worried you were getting wrapped up in some shady business, so I asked him here for some support. Whatever. By the way, I was wondering, is that a broken pencil case? You know, Fujiwara-kun? I had, like, tons of Fuji stuff back when I was a kid. Blast from the past. Wait, why is it so beat up? Well, it was given to me when I was still in elementary school. I'd like to buy a new one, but they've stopped selling Fujiwara-kun merchandise. This is too hilarious. The student council president has an adorable pencil case. My image of you has done a complete 360 today. Isn't that a full circle? I don't know. I'm just real surprised. You don't really look like the person to be into that stuff. I mean, I always thought you were just kind of like a robot, but I guess I just had to get to know you better. Hey, why don't we trade phone numbers? I really want to talk to you more about Fujiwara and your boyfriend. Okay. Wait, he's not my boyfriend. And save. Right, is this late already? I've got to get to work. Send you tons of pics of my Fujiwara collection later. Bye. She was all over the place. Honestly though, I'm still in shock. She thought I was a robot.
Yes.
That's why you're here helping me. You know, I believe what Taro said about me is how others are a thing as well. I thought I had changed after the incident with Kanashiro, but perhaps it wasn't enough. That aside, it was almost inspiring to meet someone so distinct myself. I'm going to try to look at things a little differently from now. Well, I think that will help me break out of my shell. Hope you're ready. I'm going to show you how useful an honor student can really be. And since quiet resolve from Makoto.
All right.
That black belt talk. I'll be interested to speak with Takuro-san. Or some more now that I have her contact information. Perhaps I can correct your misconceptions about you. And as always, I'll let you know if anything important happens.
I'll see you later.
Hello? Thanks for sitting it with me today. It really did help. Got a message from Takuro-san earlier. She turned out to be quite a fan of Fujiwara. It's great to see a picture of her entire collection. She has a bunch of Fujiwara emoticons. Yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't expect to bond over something like this, though. I'm pretty shocked, to be honest. Though I'm still a little worried about that store she works at. I'll try a little harder to get through to her about it. I might come to you for more advice later. For now, I'll let you go. Talk to you later. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to reading the messages again, because Persona has a lot more reading than other visual novel-like games. Summer break soon, right? Must be nice being a student.
So we still don't have any tangible clues.
Vortex. Catchy. There's actually a few options. Obviously not you. I've just been doing her if I don't have anyone else to do. Glad I can get her out of the way because she's useless. I'm just gonna not look at my screen and pick one. Well, not that way though. Let me make sure I'm going in between the two of them. Okay. Hey man, I'm not good at doing this whenever I'm not looking at the screen. Okay, hey, good evening.
Hey!
We have a target we haven't identified, right? Let's go to Harmony Alley and gather some info on the old man. Guess we could do that while we're here as well. I think I get what you're saying before about money being important. That would happen. Well, I wanted to look for a place in Kichijoji, so I called a builder. But there ain't a single apartment with a bathroom bigger than a closet for under 40k a month. You know that's not just Kichijoji, right? You won't find any apartment for under 40k anywhere in Tokyo. Yeah, or if you want to live your ideal life, you need to find a way to pay for it. I don't know where Harmony Alley is, but we'll go see it catch in a second. I'd like to get a hint on this thing. Just because,
I had
haven't been able to before. And I want some memory ration. Why would he want something like that? Playing Gen War with my friends and I want to show them. Okay, then I'll get you some so you can brag to all your friends. There really is nothing? What's Harmony Alley? The twins want to do training too. I'll choose the twins over Akechi honestly, but I want to see how that one ends. What is Harmony Alley? I might have to look this up in a second. I don't exactly know where I'm going. The old man hasn't come here yet. No wonder I'm drinking in peace. Don't like badmouthing my customers, but he makes so much trouble.
Hey!
Old man making trouble. Hey, do you think they're talking about the elderly man causing trouble in Kichijoji? Yes, ain't no place where young men like you looking for something around here. Wait, there even kids like you know about him. Old man's out of control. He takes strings from strangers, he starts fighting. When he gets in trouble, he causes a ruckus and tries to mooch money off people. It's creepy, is he? The more trouble he makes, the wider his smile gets. You know, old man's always shouting his name over and over. You know, right? Yep, that's the name.
Okay.
Right, we got the name of our target. But you know, I can't be that hard on him. He's around my dad's age. When he complains about his joints hurting on rainy days, I can't help but feel sorry for the old man. Wish he didn't hang around here, but stayed warm with his family instead. You might sound awfully sympathetic, but I know, I really think he's in pain. Yeah, well there's no denying that. His joints hurt on rainy days.
Okay, let's go.
I think we got all the info we need. Why not talk about that item? Now that you have your target, summon people to head up our road. Man, there was a lot of choices today.
What are you gonna do today?
Right. It's time to name the locations you'll see me for the honors. Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for rehabilitation is where one offers up faith and words of devotion. Every day a lost street flock there to pray. There are even cases where individuals will confess crimes. Confessing one's crimes due to fear of divine punishment, that has been familiar to our own inmates' rehabilitation. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately.
What'll you do? then.
Oh, so it's called a church? Let's witness the so-called faith the humans offer to our own two
Guide
eyes.
me, inmate.
Latest there in Maine. No. I wonder if they weren't wearing eye patches, if they would say their own foreways.
Oh.
So this is where one prays to the gods in your world? The peaceful atmosphere here is the antithesis of a prison cell. Is that man standing there one of the gods? Oh, so a servant to the gods? That explains why I don't sense any exceptional abilities in him. What is that over there? A smaller room? I know, it's an Iron Maiden for reforming criminals, right? Whoever goes inside fails rehabilitation gets skewered. Confession booth? You mean this tiny box is where the crimes are confessed? Something the matter? Hey, we're here for the confession booth deal you have going here. Oh, you seek to confess at such a young age? Right. Which of you would like to go first?
What are you saying?
Which of us do you intend to split us up and pick us off one by one? No such luck for girls going in. I see. You're free to do so, but there really isn't much room inside. Are you attempting to... Alright, are you attempting some sort of deceptive practice by calling yourself a servant of the gods? You what? Listen to people's concerns? This is a form of rehabilitation. Well, such talk is cheap, but pays quite well. We shall undertake this confession and ascertain the truth for ourselves. Then, as for your confession... What to confess? Well, I'm kind to kick the inmate, but it's part of my duties as a warden, so that it can't be held against me. Inmate, warden. It's none of your business for speaking to the gods right now. Recently, I've been shifting my mundane bookkeeping responsibilities onto Caroline.
What?
What? I knew my workload was feeling larger for some reason. But she made so many mistakes in her work that I regret not doing it myself.
Excuse me?
Of course I make mistakes when I have nearly twice the work. How about yourself, Caroline? Don't you have anything you'd like to confess while we're in here? Like, what? I know you went out and ate, when Shikatsu all by yourself. Did you really think you could escape my notice? I was curious about the line. Like, what could humans want so badly that they would stand in a place for so long? Fine. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Confession time is over. We're done here. Odd as it may be, I actually feel quite refreshed. Were it not for this opportunity, we could likely lose matters locked away deep in our hearts. That's your job in me. Know your place. By the way, why do humans pray to the gods? Shouldn't they spend their time trying to solve their problems themselves? Yes, I do suppose that is accurate. My rehabilitation shall be carried out by your own strength. No matter, we've come to learn how these places of worship work firsthand. We'll consider the assignment complete. Here's your reward. You know, confessions seem like they'd be rather useful to your rehabilitation. You ought to confess to us every day. Put that out of mind, Caroline. Once we return, you're going to tell me all you know about your experience eating you-know-what.
What?
But I've already confessed. Not enough, you haven't.
Let us return.
Take us back now, inmate. Sorted the twins back to the Velvet Room. Looks like they're summoning me back again, though.
It seems you've got your share of problems, inmate. To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company. I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit. I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced? Entertained, huh? A luxury for the uninvolved. I know they mean no ill intent, so this is what the public thinks. Oops, I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around. I don't get it.
Oh, there hasn't been any news on the Phantom Thieves versus Medjed showdown. Which of them will come out on top? They're both just criminals pretending to be heroes. If you ask me, Medjed causes way more trouble. They attack every company and they set their sights on. So, well, I just hope something happens soon, but you gotta tell me, who do you think will win?
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
Got a lot of messages from an unknown account. Nice to meet you. I'm the one called Alibaba. To ask you something. You are a Phantom Thief, aren't you? Can you really
Who
sell
is
hearts?
this? Why does he know that you're a Phantom Thief? Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you?
There is someone whose heart I would like you to steal. But I'm not asking for charity. Let's make a deal. You wish to know about Medjed, correct? I can give you information on them if the heart change of heart is successful. If you desire, I can take care of them as well. Do you believe in my skills? I can track down their accountants just as I have with yours. But this is all I can prove at the moment. I have prepared the necessary tool of mine. Look forward.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
I find the account send a response to all I hit back as an error message.
You can't reply back? I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
I know what's happening sounds it'd be hilarious if the otters didn't fall off the podium. Is it over for the Phantom Thieves? I have no idea what it's like, but it sounds scary. I think they were getting a little cocky. They got what's coming to them.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Wait, might this be what is referred to as hacking?
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person Medjed?
I doubt it. Considering he says he wants to deal with them. That is, only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The "I've prepared the necessary tool" part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah, so somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council president.
Nijima.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
Oh, come on! It's in English!
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit!
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit!
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about? I don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this. A calling card.
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by, in case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
He can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
Been searching all along, confessing
There's an Alibaba character now playing calling card. What's going on?
Oh! Oh!
Kinda out of everything.
Hey!
Excellent. Not the result of a single action, but habit. There's philosophy. I'm not sure if the writer, or if I like this writer. He sounds a bit condescending.
Oh!
I've got some time to read. Let's go a little further. Third, or in your search for truth, ask your own questions and then find your own answers.
What are your thoughts?
Well, you finished reading Weisman's words. I wonder if any old philosophers had, or if any of these old philosophers had many friends. They're always talking to people, but I don't know. At any rate, reading about different ways of thinking, or it must have made you smarter. Well, I guess we should go to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know. Why haven't the Phantom Thieves said anything? Having your money stolen sounds terrifying. It's unsettling not knowing what they're going to do to us. They're declaring their victory? What does that mean? I really wish they'd stop doing that.
Good morning.
Okay, so hot I have to empty my water bottles so fast. By the way, summer's break is coming up. Can I ask what your plans are?
I see.
So you're not the type to make plans in advance. I see. Maybe we'll have a chance to practice. I'll be sure to give you proper instruction. Just let me know when you're available, Senpai. Oh, the train's here. Let's get going then.
Hey, your phone's buzzing. It's just Ryuji. Ryuji again? He just never shuts up, does he?
Day. You responded to me. Once again, I am Alibaba. You're the leader of the Phantom Thieves, correct? Alright, so I am Alibaba. Take it you've received the calling
So
card.
it really was from this guy.
In school right now. Answer that question as many times as necessary. I am Alibaba. Now that I have read the calling card, what are you going to steal it? If you insist on asking, I am Alibaba. Will you be able to steal a heart as long as
Tell
I have
him.
the calling
We
card?
need the name of the target.
Name is a hurt. Thievery is really impossible without such information. See, I suppose past calling cards did have a name. Well, very well, I will tell you. Leave the name is Futaba Sakura. If you fail in this mission, I will expose your identity to the world and to the police. Well then, I'll be counting on you. We shall speak again after the change of heart. And find the account. Instead of response to all I got back was an error message.
So he threatened you, then just took off? Sakura? I feel like I've heard that name before. In any case, we should let everyone know about this.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this? What the hell?
Futaba Sakura?
Wasn't Sakura...
It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Does he?
For reals? How laid back are you? Wouldn't you normally be introduced at least? I mean, you are living at his place.
Well, his situation does make things difficult.
Calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
That makes sense.
I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
I mean, look at his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best. There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
What's up? Why do you know about that? It's got nothing to do with you. I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Looks like it's a hit.
Still don't have anything. I am curious, so what are my stats looking at? Getting somewhat close to improving knowledge, somewhat charm. No idea for proficiency, somewhat close to guts. No idea for kindness. Yeah, nothing will increase the...
Hey!
Secret to craftsmanship. It's all about mindset. What a vague answer. Maybe it's trying to say what's important. It's to stay motivated.
Oh!
So you finished the ABCs of crafting. I had my doubts about this book, but the latter half was worthwhile.
All right.
The number of times you can create infiltration tools has been increased. Well, I guess we should get to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know. So I guess I just read it at normal speed or whatever.
Yo. Tomorrow's the end of the first semester, but we still got all this lame shit coming up.
If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye.
Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl. If she's related to Boss, think people living nearby would know about her?
That's some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have made use of that on your exams.
Ugh, I never want to think about exams ever again. Anyway, asking around in your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out. Then again, I doubt it'll be that easy. It never is.
Vacation starts the day after tomorrow, but don't forget, there's an urgent assembly Monday. We'll be taking attendance. There's been an unusual number of strange students this year. don't do anything stupid or break. I think I missaid it, or I spoke on incidents, but got it. Don't go someplace shady like the red light district, and don't go to the beach after work. Want to go to the beach and watch the water. Seems like we want to be having fun or some break. You might be right. We don't have some blue, might as well try it. Or might as well try and get this one. So let's go to Yard and gather information around the neighborhood. Yes, I know that. Maybe I've somewhere before. Yes, that was the name of the teacher who pushed on the back of the elementary school. Let's ask some other people. Whenever a boss buys food, it's enough to feed 3 people. While you're telling me you don't actually eat that much, maybe it's the boss, or maybe it's boss who eats all of that. This is for other people too. Futaba, who's that? I don't think I know anybody by that name. When does Futaba get angry if they find out you're stupid? There's other people too.
I can feel it.
Futaba. No, I don't know who that could be. Single, right? I thought he didn't have any children. Listen to people too. You want to listen to this? You think the Phantom Thieves are a straight danger to society? Send us your opinions by artifacts. What's this rubbish about Phantom Thieves are not real? There's no way people could. Oh, that could be. We do get the occasional walking around, but I'm afraid I don't know anything on here. Let's go ask some other people.
So, up until now, our biggest lead seems to be the chief buys a lot of food. Far more than enough for one person living alone. Let's check out all the shops where you can buy food. This place is close to LeBlanc, so we might be able to learn something here.
Hey there. Futaba? Over at Sakura-san's? I haven't heard anything. Sorry. Come again.
We didn't find anything on Futaba. I think our only option now is to go home and ask the chief directly.
You read the letter, did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9%, though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this. As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. You win.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off. What's with that look? You got something to say? This doesn't involve you. That's enough. Just behave yourself and keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that? Lock the store up.
Well, that basically confirms Futaba exists, at least. But it sounds like she's got her own problems. More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
I was actually going to test something.
Okay.
Read that book so you got the hang of it. No, you should probably make 8.
Yeah.
So you wanted to make 8 the lockpick? Yep. 8 lockpicks. Lockpicks are pretty much always important. Definitely getting better, I can tell just by watching.
Well then.
Okay, let's go to bed.
A woman was threatening Boss?
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
Oh.
What's up?
It's nothing. So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that? I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
Is it Alibaba?
Given you a calling card and told you to chart his name, you should be ready for this. What are you doing? Told you I'd help you. Stole her heart. What seems to be the holdup? I also said I'd report your identity to the police if you didn't help me. Are you okay with that? Serious?
Selfish person.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about him.
Palace? What were you talking about palaces for? This is nothing new. Conversations are just saying random stuff.
What are we supposed to do about this?
We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
With me, that would be difficult. Reasons for not being able to go out. That's why I'm contacting you
You can't
like
go
this.
out?
I mean, I get it. You still people start correctly. That might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. One moment. Maybe it's a shame, but everyone still have stuff going Sakura. If this ever happened, I won't report you to the police either. Don't worry. Sorry for taking your time. Now if you'll excuse me. Set the shields off. We're never going to speak again. Don't expect me to contact you anymore either. Can't find the account to send a response to. Oh, I get back to there.
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
You do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
Oh.
that's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Yeah! Let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. We gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
Where would be good?
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel, too.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
You don't need to do that this time.
Be the Phantom Thieves if they weren't talking
Actually,
about
definitely
food.
don't do it, okay?
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right? Then it's decided.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
Yeah, sorry if I read a bit fast, but you can pause it and read it if you need to as well. As I usually, like, after the text happen, nothing really happens for a few seconds, so it'll give you time to catch up or something if you wanted to do that. Guess I'm making infiltration tools again, because I don't have anything to do.
Oh, you want to do it?
It's HP.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, why not? I do need to save pretty soon.
Yes!
Without further ado, let's begin your training.
Nice going!
Oh yeah, don't you buy some protein shakes? You're quite prepared. I'm impressed. Protein shakes increase the effects of your training. Use them if you want to be more efficient in your workout. Going to take anything? Protein, huh? You have 12 of those. How about it?
Now, let's carry out our plan. Okay.
Right, you can do this. Clear your mind and focus on your center. Don't give up. Push past your limit.
Hey!
Hey, are you alright? You haven't built some much muscle yet, so don't push yourself too
Nice
hard.
going!
Seems you've gained some strength.
Alright.
Max HP increased by 5. Looks like you're getting results from that protein
All
shake
right.
too.
Well then.
Well, it's getting late. Why don't you get some sleep?
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kanashiro. And to make matters worse, Medjed, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just phantom thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such things. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves, without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all. Well then, to our victory.
Okay.
Time for sushi. Places I'm gone are getting right. Do we take the usual trains in Shibuya? Famous for luxury shopping, this property values are the highest in all of Japan, at the forefront of trends. Aside from the shops, cafes are plenty. If you're tired from shopping, get tea.
Alright.
Grab a new hangout spot. Get into the bar. You can also invite people who might enjoy expensive sushi to hang out while you're there.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it, we got the cash.
So good!
Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses and don't talk!
By the way, is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
Sojibert was pretty...
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Hold on a sec. About that, I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife? He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Doubtful.
Your imagination has run rampant.
How foolish. Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves. Crap.
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious!
Yeah! The fish is so fresh!
Everywhere we go, we hear about these phantom thieves.
What rubbish.
Think about where we are, Ryuji.
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Akechi-kun.
Akechi? You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
How do you know my name?
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right? I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Medjed has declared war on them?
War?
Their website was updated just a moment ago.
For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Oh,
She's, a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Ah, yes. I wanted to ask you something. Regarding this whole Medjed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do? So you share the majority's opinion.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to. Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
I don't want to answer the comments.
Seems you're not perturbed in the slightest. You really are an intriguing one. I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one? I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
What? The hell are you saying?
Well, this has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
what was that about?
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on. We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
True, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah! What did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan in their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st. As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For real?
Keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves. We are Medjed, we are unseen, we will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
Sounds bad.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct? And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
What are we gonna do about this?
Only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to LeBlanc? We can talk more over there. We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
For real?
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
But my fatty tuna!
No complaining.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone. Nobody's answering. But the lights are on.
Think she's napping?
Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung this doorbell.
I would think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too.
Ah, the gate is unlocked.
Dude, you can't go opening other people's stuff like that.
But look, the door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why. That's rather careless.
Whoa. It sounds like it's going to rain. We should get inside.
Do you think that's okay?
I don't know. Probably.
My apologies, boss. Hello, sir? He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
I hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, Boss is kind of old, ain't he?
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
Scream? What was that? How should I know?
Did you hear that? Let's get out of here, please! Can we just go?
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out! Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
I can sense someone's presence.
Who is it? Who's there? I can't take this anymore, I'm leaving! No, my legs won't move.
Alibaba! Futaba! Hey! Come on! Where are you? You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself! I'm sorry! Please save me, sis!
Are you okay, Futaba?
Crap, he's home!
Who the hell are you? Don't move! You hear me?
I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please save me!
You? What are you doing in my house? You're...
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
We're just friends.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
That's not it. Things happened and...
You kids are here too?
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried you might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Because I'm getting old.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
You want to ask me?
There's someone else living here. Isn't there?
Yeah, my daughter.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that. I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you. Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here. Now, where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one. There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her. They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind. Yes, she committed suicide.
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So... Well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound. Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared. Even when nothing was happening, she'd say things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, She's become what you'd call a shut-in. She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house. What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to, either. And again, I know that's no way for her to live. It's all I can do, though. I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books. Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be? I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana. Where's Morgana?
I haven't seen him for some time.
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine, though. He's a cat after all. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
An assembly? What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So, they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
I mean, it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Where'd Morgana go? And now we pass each other. I should wait until tomorrow.
Let's do it.
Gotta make sure to save. I haven't saved this entire stream yet, so I'm gonna make sure to do that. We're gonna go too far in.
Were you just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was? I take it the
Tried to
chief
look,
told
but
you
the
about
game said that.
Futaba, and then you guys disbanded in relief for now? You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know. I was checking out the chief's house. I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young. Well, she's probably about the same age as you guys. At least her voice was pretty young sounding. Oh, and she had long hair, too. At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief. And she can hack into our chats, too. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them. In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed. Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway, make sure you let everyone know.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces? Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them? Then how was Medjed... What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony. If you're lucid enough for jabs, you can get back to your story. It's still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed since their identity is unknown. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
Seems like each of us started to seriously listen to what I have to say.
All right.
Yeah, I forgot she had a confidant.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate. Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Country's on its way.
Seriously?
Seriously holding an emergency meeting right when summer break is starting? Guess they need to set some rules when the world's eyes are on us because of the Phantom Thieves. Stuff like don't do anything that will hurt the school's reputation, spend your summer break quietly.
I can't.
Stay quiet with all this excitement going on. Medjed's statement was insane. People of Japan must not worship the Phantom Thieves, they said. It could just be a joke. There's talk that this could lead to the biggest leak of private data to date. Wonder if they're going to target another site. I'm curious to see how the Phantom Thieves react. What I'm looking forward to most this summer it'll be the perfect escape from exam studies. The Phantom Thieves need to take action. They're the ones Medjed's after. It's bigger than I thought. We can't let this be.
Yep.
Let's get this simply out of the way. We have our own business to attend to.
Morning!
Hey, boss. Morning. Is there something over here? Come on, let's go. We're gonna be late. Simply during summer vacation? Are they crazy? School's done for. Don't care what the principal has to say. They're so stupid, I wish I could change their hearts. Why not make a post? Our request might be taken.
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we? Let's get to Alibaba's case.
Well then, I'll start. It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed. Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
We'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace. But can someone who isn't evil have one?
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all. It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil.
She's so young, though. Pain she's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right? There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
I agree.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died too.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case. There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there. We may run into some unforeseen situations. Do you still want to go in? Alright. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
Well, let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura and Sojiro Sakura's house.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is the what, right?
Let us try going to their house first.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We should make sure he doesn't suspect anything.
Important memories, huh? I'll be able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right? That has to be the case. I definitely want this mission to succeed. If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too. In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around. You really do have a gift, don't you? You sure live up to my expectations.
Let's have the firm resolve for Morgana. Haste tools likely to grab all infiltration.
All right.
Hey, they went on without us. Let's hurry and catch up to them.
Now the last keyword.
She's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what she thinks her house is. If she can't get out, maybe a prison?
Perhaps a labyrinth with an unknown exit.
Maybe an oasis?
Nothing so far. In that case, how about hell?
We don't have nearly enough clues.
If only we could ask her directly.
We can! Come on, let's go see Futaba.
But what will we say to get in?
What do you mean? We're sneaking in.
You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time?
I'll take care of that. Oh, and I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night.
What if we run into Boss, though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions.
He's at work now, so I think we should be fine.
Oh, getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already.
This is our only choice, right? I suppose Futaba did get in contact with him. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him? Very well. Let's do this.
This is Futaba's room.
Futaba-chan! You're in there, right?
There's no answer.
Futaba-chan! Are you there? I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
No reaction whatsoever.
This is gonna be hard.
You're listening, right, Alibaba? Is it Alibaba?
Why are you here?
Why is she only reacting to that name?
You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
Does she not like us saying her name?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity.
We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine.
Okay.
All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you. We're counting on you. Try and get a keyword out of her.
What do you want to hear?
Looks like you should ask something different.
What to hear? Painful.
Looks like you should ask something different.
It's painful.
Looks like you...
Painful. Oh, I can't leave this place. I'm going to die here.
Die?
Is this going to continue? I'm definitely going to die here. This place is my tomb.
Tomb?
You think that's it?
Try entering tomb!
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
We got it!
Yes. It was plenty. You haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete your request, right?
Haven't we made a deal?
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And clicky.
You idiot! Don't activate it here!
It's a desert.
Yeah, we see that.
Any rivers?
Wait, what the? Our clothes are still the same?
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a threat. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works. But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like that?
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
I see.
What a bleak feeling this place has. It's the complete opposite of Kanashiro's bank.
Let's hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Is it that way?
Oh yeah, there's something shiny.
A tomb in the desert. I see. Anyway, let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Are we gonna walk?
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
I've been waiting for this.
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
You're so considerate.
Right.
All right, let's roll.
It's stuffy. Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air. Hey, On, can I have a drink? Didn't you have mineral water?
I drank it already.
How are the guys?
Take this!
Is that it?
There we go.
It's so hot.
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was that lukewarm air about?
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
For real? You are so half-assed.
What was that? You wanna fight, punk?
Jeez, shut up. It's hot, so don't make me more irritated.
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it. For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead, hmm? It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Hey guys, can we go in already? I'm gonna melt.
Well, I mean, you get infinite from it. So just more than some.
Oh man.
So freaking hot. Come on, let's get inside.
I'll just add this.
Interesting. You can save here. Well, I guess yeah, it's outside the palace. But yeah, after clearing this palace, this will be the furthest that I've been in the game. So I've gone up, like in base P5, I cleared base P5's Futaba Palace, or Futaba's Palace, but outside of that I haven't cleared anything. So much other stuff to explore. The entrance here.
Hey.
I can see that city we passed way here. Probably don't need to concern ourselves with that though. I guess that's the treasure in the pyramid. Great on the doors keeping us from opening it. Inside.
It seems...
Futaba's palace, so this is how she thinks of that house.
Indeed.
Who knows what you may, or what may await us then. What's your call, Joker? Shall we head inside?
Okay.
We'll find out more about Futaba's secrets in here.
Yes.
Indeed. Well, let's head inside.
Whoa.
So nice. This is what is air conditioned or something? Maybe because Futaba room in reality has the AC pumping through it. Either way, this is safe. Her clothes still haven't changed even now. This has never happened to us before.
What to do?
It's refreshing that she doesn't see us as a threat, but we are completely surrounded by its walls. Guess it's this too. It's probably not made to be easy to get into. Anyway, let's explore.
This is amazing.
These stairs go pretty far. There's way too many. Don't ask for too much. Should be in the reward not being attacked as we ascend. More importantly, totally sense the treasure ahead. We're getting pretty close now. These stairs seem to be headed into the heart of the pyramid. I wonder if that's where the treasure is.
Let's go!
Well, time to keep climbing then. Let's go.
Hey.
Hey.
It's beautiful.
Do you think so?
There's someone there.
Hey, is this?
That's Futaba's shadow. It isn't the real her.
Oh yeah, you've seen her face. True, this one's kinda dressed like a queen.
So you're Futaba Sakura.
Hey, where's the treasure?
It's doubtful that you wouldn't know where it is.
Hey, say something!
Don't be like that! I'm sorry, Futaba-chan. It's okay. There's no need to be scared. So, can you tell us where your most treasured possession is?
This is going nowhere.
Let's just leave her.
Will you guys shut up for a bit?
Those who plunder my tomb, why have you come?
She talked, but...
What are you saying? You want us to steal it, right?
If you believe you can steal it, then try as you might.
That's rather defiant sounding.
Perhaps this is that tsundere thing, where someone is harsh or sweet depending on the mood.
Considering the state that my palace is in, there is no way that you can steal it.
Creepy child.
You killed her!
You're a plague!
What are these voices?
Murderer!
Why don't you say something?
Murderer?
You're the one who killed
It's all
her!
your fault!
This is horrible.
Hey, the hell is this?
Don't come
Don't
near
just
me!
stand there, say something!
It's your fault!
Murderer!
That's right. I did it.
What?
I am the one who killed my mother.
What was that?
My mother exists here. I will remain here. I will do so until I die.
Our clothes.
She sees us as a threat now. What's going on?
This... again.
Creepy child.
You killed her!
You're a plague!
What's with that
Murderer!
girl? Why don't you say
You're
something?
the one who killed her!
That's right. I killed Mom. I don't deserve to be alive. This place is a tomb. I'll die here.
That's right. Die!
Don't come near me!
Don't just stand there, say something!
It's your fault!
No! Someone help me!
Damn it! What the hell?
This is bad. I'm having a hard time getting a grasp of our situation. We should regroup and...
What now?
Oh crap! Bad! 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 Run!
The amateur style. Safe. That was super close.
Wait!
Now what? Even if we wanted to ask Futaba what's going on, it seems the door is shut. What should we do? I think our best option is retreating for now. This won't be as simple as we expected. Why don't we prepare a little more to come back?
You're right.
True. And let's retreat for now. Return to the palace another day.
The date that Medjed is set for the alleged cleanse is 8/21. That day is fast approaching. The Phantom Thieves, whom they singled out, have not made any notable actions at this time. Will Medjed carry out their cyber-terrorism?
In order to stop them, we need to help Futaba Sakura before the 21st. Our deadline is about 2 days prior, so the 19th.
Meeting up in Shibuya, then coming here is a pain, right? Let's make this place our hideout for a while.
Is everyone fine with this place being our next hideout, then?
We must take care not to be discovered by Boss.
There's no telling what may happen inside that pyramid. We all need to be cautious so that place doesn't become our graveyard.
Man, this is gonna be one crazy summer vacation. We're dealing with international hackers and looking for a treasure in a pyramid.
How can you be enjoying this? This is a crisis of whether or not our group continues on, you know?
I know that.
That reminds me. While we were in the Mona car, you were staring at me with a dirty look, you perv.
Shut up. It was a great view. You guys were looking too, am I right?
Indeed. The pyramid's golden ratio was truly a sight to behold.
It ain't what I'm talking about.
I wasn't staring Lady On. I'm a gentleman after all.
It's not that you weren't, but that you couldn't since you were transformed, am I right?
Will we be alright like this?
Your hideouts moves from the Shibuya to building access way to your enjoying cafe.
Not again! Mom! The sight of her palace bothers me too. We have to do this. Was that Alibaba proving what she said earlier? Talk about a crazy thing to pull off.
I should write something.
So yeah, I think I'm just going to be ending links here for now. So it looks like we're beginning the infiltration on Futaba's palace. I might be returning to stream a bit more later, but I'm not sure. I don't think it'll be Persona if I do stream again. But yeah, that's going to be it for now, because I'll see everyone in the next one.